In the 1990s, McDonald's launched a major marketing campaign in the US called the Monopoly Game, where customers could win prizes like electronics, cars, and cash by collecting game pieces with their meals. The grand prize, which everyone wanted, was $1 million. Due to the campaign's popularity, McDonald's repeated it frequently, boosting sales significantly. However, from 1989 to 2001, there was no legitimate winner of the $1 million prize. Instead, all the winners were part of a massive fraud orchestrated by a man known as Uncle Jerry, who stole more than $25 million in prizes over 12 years. The FBI's Jacksonville office, which handles cases involving corruption and fraud, received an anonymous tip in 2001 from an informant who revealed that McDonald's Monopoly game had been rigged. The informant gave them names of 3 supposed $1 million winners who, despite having different last names, were all related. The informant also identified a man named Uncle Jerry as the mastermind behind the scam. When the FBI investigators reviewed the list of grand prize winners, they discovered that none of the winners over the past 12 years had genuinely won. However, without more leads, they contacted McDonald's senior management, informing them of the scam, but withholding full details. Shocked, McDonald's executives initially wanted to stop the game, but agreed to cooperate with the FBI's plan to launch a new campaign as bait to catch the fraudsters. The FBI discovered that an outside company, Simon Marketing, handled the game pieces for McDonald's, managing printing and distribution. Shortly after the new campaign launched, a winner named Michael Hoover claimed the $1 million prize. The FBI set up a fake interview with Hoover to gather more information, posing as McDonald's marketing staff. Hoover shared an elaborate story about how he'd found the winning piece in a magazine he bought after losing another copy at the beach. The FBI recorded the entire interview, and soon after leaving Hoover's house, agents heard him call someone named AJ, bragging about how the FBI agents believed his story. This confirmed the fraud, but the agents still needed to trace the connections. After reviewing printed records, they found a common phone number that several past winners had called before and after winning. This number was linked to Jerome Jacobson, a former police officer better known as Uncle Jerry. Uncle Jerry had manipulated the game by controlling the distribution of $1 million winning game pieces, only giving them to individuals he knew or those connected to him. The investigation ultimately revealed that Jerry used his position at Simon Marketing to steal and sell winning pieces, splitting profits with his network, which even included connections to organized crime. This uncovering led to Jerry's arrest and a widely publicized trial, exposing one of the largest fraud cases of the time. The FBI first suspected a rigged Monopoly game at McDonald's when they noticed a pattern in the winners. They traced the scam back to Jerome Jacobson, aka Uncle Jerry, the security director at Simon Marketing, which managed the Monopoly promotion. The FBI uncovered his background as a former police officer and noted his role in overseeing the game's security. Essentially, he was in the snake's head. To build their case, the FBI needed to understand the game's logistics. McDonald's worked with Simon Marketing to learn the production and distribution processes. It turned out that McDonald's didn't know exactly how the game operated, as Simon Marketing outsourced aspects like the printing of game pieces to high-security locations like the Detail Brothers Press. Security was intense. Only authorized personnel with special codes could access the printing areas, and everything from guards to surveillance cameras protected the facility. When producing high-value game pieces, stringent protocols were followed. Uncle Jerry would even cuff the bag with these pieces to his wrist and use a unique 2-part code, half of which was known only to him, while the other half was held by an independent auditor. Even during transport, these pieces were sealed and monitored. However, Uncle Jerry found ways to bypass these security measures. He managed to obtain the full bag code by discreetly watching the accountant, and then used duplicate seals to reseal tampered envelopes. With these pieces, he would arrange deals with accomplices, charging around $50,000 per $1 million game piece, and working with a network of intermediaries. One intermediary was Jerry Colombo, who distributed tickets and once even appeared in a McDonald's commercial. Colombo died in 1998, leading Uncle Jerry to find new contacts. He continued to exploit connections, such as Dwight Baker, who acted as a broker by recruiting wealthy buyers like his adoptive son, George Chandler. The FBI then staged an event in Las Vegas, inviting past winners under the pretense of a celebration. During interviews, one winner, Buddy Fisher, exhibited intense nervousness, which led the FBI to connect his daughter, Robin Colombo, to the operation. Robin's involvement further unraveled the network. In August 2001, with enough evidence, the FBI made arrests, including Uncle Jerry and numerous intermediaries. Uncle Jerry cooperated, admitting to using moments alone, such as in the bathroom, to tamper with game piece bags. In exchange for his confession, his sentence was reduced to 3 years and a $12 million fine. Over 50 people were implicated, most of whom admitted guilt. After this massive scandal, McDonald's publicly apologized and restructured its game practices. This case is a stark reminder of the lengths some will go to exploit even the most secure systems. If you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories and behind-the-scenes scandals. See you in the next video.